Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play XCOM Enemy Unknown, classic Iron Man mode. So last time I had a brief moment of clarity, or between last time and this time I should say. Last time we just had some terrible shit go on, but this time I'm gonna realize that yeah, it's a good idea to create this access lift now, because we're not gonna be able to get a satellite uplink in time for this month, and satellites work on a monthly bonus system, so it doesn't really matter so much if we get it up like late this month rather than early next month rather than late next month. Meanwhile, we are going to need power pretty early on here, so I want to get into here. And to do that, it's going to take us 5 days to build the lift and then an additional 5 to excavate. Beyond that, I feel like I should also start excavating here so that I can start thinking about workshops up here maybe. It's going to be a little bit awkward. I don't like that I want to have like my power grid like here, because that's going to make it tough to do anything else efficiently, but oh well. it's really good having two steams next to each other in the early game, and early game is really the hardest part I find. That's my big thing with Ironman, or classic mode. I can't even get through the early game, and the early game is a little bit tough on normal mode too, but if you play it right, then the late game is a cinch, and I'm hoping Ironman will be similar.
You're telling me that we should risk the lives of our troops so we can take one of these things alive?
Yes. Without a live specimen, I'm afraid we've reached the pinnacle of what my team is able to accomplish.
And how do you suggest we do this, Doctor?
The autopsy I've just completed confirms that the alien's physiology is quite similar to our own. A highly concentrated electrical current delivered at close range should cause
Close range? And what happens if it doesn't work? Do you really think this is worth the risk?
I do. We do not know our enemy. How can we hope to stop something that we do not understand? If we can capture one of these creatures alive, we may be able to communicate with it.
And interrogate it. Find out what they want. Where they're operating from.
Yes. That possibility outweighs all risks, in my opinion. I can construct a safe enough facility to house our captive, but I do not know how we could possibly communicate with it.
Not to worry. I will see to that.
All right. I'll speak to the commander.
Alright, so they want us to capture an alien live. Normally, my strategy was just to go head first into that, but actually I found, as I try to do better in Ironman, that is actually not the best way to do things. So we are gonna... Oh, I probably should have let you guys see that. Oh, it's not much. They're just talking about the aliens. But I don't have the money right now to build a, what's it called? An alien containment facility. How much is that? Like 85 bucks, and it would suck a lot of power as well. I need to save all the money I can to be building satellite uplinks, or satellites, or workshops, so that I'm able to build more satellite uplinks, or power. So that I can build more satellite uplinks, so that we have a decent monthly income, and then after we've got some of that infrastructure going, and we have an officer training school, and some other stuff that you don't have to worry about in normal mode, then we'll have the spare money to create an alien containment facility. Okay, so let's go ahead and start excavating this steam here. This isn't so important. I want to put a satellite uplink there, but first we'll put one here, so we'll hold off on spending the 20 bucks for that. But yeah, later on when we need power, we'll just scrounge together 200 bucks to build a thermo generator there, and that will be great to have on hand. We do have an UFO, so let's send a jet after it. So the way UFO encounters work is we just kind of watch a random number generator play out the fight, basically. It is possible to miss this first, or to lose this first engagement, but incredibly unlikely. But I have missed my second one on multiple occasions, so that's why I started autopsying the sectoid, because that's going to give us something that can help prevent that sort of thing. So as you can see, super easy fight with that UFO. But if you lose to the second one, that is heartbreaking.
001. I repeat, the UFO is down. I'll copy, over.
Solid copy, Voodoo 37. Nice work. Central out. All right, people. Retask Recon Satellite Bravo and get me a visual on that crash site.
She's coming into range now, sir.
On screen. Magnified. peace. Commander, I recommend we get a strike team to the crash site immediately.
Alright, so these UFO missions are super important. We're going to give our support a med kit now, which I should have done before, but that's okay, because it really wouldn't have ended up being too useful in that fight anyway. I wouldn't have had time to use it before. My poor late scout died, or sniper died. But also, something I forgot that I was going to do is name these guys just so that we sort of know what they do. So this guy is a support. You could be Nathan, but your last name is going to be Mick Supportington. And these are just going to be silly names so that we know these guys' functions at a glance. I don't usually do this in my own games, but I figure it could be useful for the audience who don't know how to recognize types, like troop types on site. So I'm going to name this guy Runnington, like run and gun. Runnington. That works. Maybe you guys will know what that means. I don't know. I probably won't after a while. We're gonna name this heavy Fatty, Doreen Fatty. It's a very prestigious name, and this rookie will hold off until we know what her deal is. So let's get out there to this UFO. Shouldn't be too difficult, but I have actually gotten into big trouble in classic Ironman UFO missions. I actually had a full squad wipe on a really good squad in one because shit just kept on going downhill. But this is an early one, so it should be very easy. Let's see, I'm pretty sure on this map the UFO is here. So let's just start moving people up and see if we can get any vision on aliens before it's a big deal. Obviously I'd like to take advantage of as much of this full cover as I can while it's here. Yeah, I think we're starting to see UFO pieces up here. Maybe not, just fire. And you can hang out over here. And then next turn, maybe we'll be able to see something, but we're going to be super cautious here. There's no reason to dash somebody ahead, allow them to get vision on an alien that we are not prepared to fight. Just keep everybody together and keep them on Overwatch in case somebody comes out of nowhere. Because that does happen. Sometimes they'll just wander into you. Let's go ahead and get some elevation here, see if we can see anything on the other side of this ridge. Nothing yet. This is always the most nerve-wracking part of a mission, when you're just sending guys, just fanning out trying to find an alien. This guy is not going to have cover. Well, maybe we'll just put him the same cover that guy was using. Okay, there's the UFO right there. So with that in mind, so I don't need to send him over as far this way as I was thinking I might. This is a pretty good position, and now we're getting to the point where it wouldn't be surprising for a herd of sectoids to walk into our range, so we want to be really fastidious about overwatching everybody here. Yeah, we can hear some sectoids coming from straight over there.
Did you hear something?
You can hear that kind of insect, skittery almost sound is sectoid noise. Let's get over here. They're heavy. Maybe should have left the heavy out of this, because the heavy, like the sniper, can only shoot their rocket if they haven't moved that turn. They can fire their LMG just like an assault rifle, but the rocket has limitations, so it's sometimes good to leave your heavy unmoved for a little while, just in case there's a great rocket you could fire. A rocket is basically like a grenade that does twice as much damage, has a larger range, and can be propelled, so it obviously... Okay, so there's two ranges I'm talking about here. The range of the circle is bigger, as well as how far you can make it go is bigger. Alright, so here's our sectoids. They've wandered unwisely into our domain here, and they're gonna run the fuck away. I'm surprised no Overwatch is triggered there. Kind of pissed off about that, to be perfectly honest. But, let's see here. We want to get everybody into roughly the same vision so that nobody's gonna be caught out, so that they're the only target the aliens have. And how are we going to manage that? Seems like we want these guys further left. But the problem with that is there's not a whole ton of cover over here. We can just try to get everybody, like, in this area for right now. Oh, we can't even. Okay. It's a dangerous situation. It doesn't, for people who might have seen gameplay of the normal mode, you might be thinking, this isn't dangerous at all. What are you talking about? Sectoids can fuck your shit up, as you've seen and been seeing. You really have to take every engagement seriously here. Okay, I like this. We'll get our guys into this situation. I would kind of like to get this guy forward a little bit more, but not too far forward. Well, if I stand there, he'd be really easy to flank. Love to get him like right there, but that's unfortunately going to be a dash. I'm just going to leave him where he is. He's got good cover, and hopefully some Overwatches are successful in this turn as the sectoids kind of come out and try to poke their heads out, or they might just stay hidden. That would probably be the smart move on their part. I hate it when they do that because I don't like having to advance on them. Okay, we're gonna try just sitting still for one more turn, see if they come for us. As they don't move on this next turn, then we will start moving forward, but there's no reason to rush it. If we can get them to come to us, that's a really big advantage.
Quiet. Do you hear something?
Okay, we heard something and then they mind melded. Now, usually the mind meld E will like rush out, but apparently that's not his plan this time. So we are gonna run this guy over here and maybe run this guy up here. Just kind of attempt to get vision. Okay, we still can't see anybody, which is actually a pretty great thing. I'm really happy about that because now we have another chance to potentially catch them on an Overwatch. This guy I don't think is going to be able... I could put him in cover, or I could put him in a place where his Overwatch will actually work. I don't know. I should put him in cover. But I want to get everybody next to this log over here if at all possible. I think that's going to be our strongest situation. And again, I don't have to worry about grenades just yet. Sectoids don't have any sort of area of effect, so it's very effective to just group everybody together against them so that they run into 4 Overwatches at once. Though it's also great to flank them, so, you know. Alright, let's see if we can get some vision here. I expected an Overwatch there, actually. Okay, so now that we know we can get into range, that's pretty good. This guy still has no vision, huh? Okay, so this guy can also come back here, and they can all just be behind this log. And let's try to see if we can blow down this cover, though our current guns might be too weak for that. But later on, like when you miss a shot, you'll be able to destroy cover with that shot, which is a really big advantage if you can manage it. Oh man, that was a hell of a shot. That was great. Okay, and now we've still just got the sectoid who mind melded with that other sectoid. This guy can come forward here. I could run and gun and then overwatch him with everybody else, but I kind of like the idea of keeping him separate over here. Just in case, who knows, maybe we'll get flanked from that side or something. But for right now, we'll hold Overwatch. Okay, nothing's happening, so I will get him over with everybody else here. And Overwatch, and Overwatch, and reload. And reload. Reloading management is incredibly important. You never want to go into a fight without fully reloading if you can avoid it at all. Because it's a big pain in the ass to have somebody out of ammo. Alright, so we still got nothing. I'm almost certainly running into an Overwatch here. I don't like that. Let's send a rookie. If we can. Yes, okay. The rookie has just enough. Yeah. Like I said, certainly running into an Overwatch. Luckily it missed, which is pretty helpful for us. Oh, and we saw some more sectoids. That's exactly what I was hoping not to happen. Alright. So... that in mind, we have a 25% chance. Can we blow up these guys' cover over here? I hate to do it because when you blow up parts of the ship, I think you get less alloys, which are essential for building better stuff, as we'll see later on. But you know, if it saves us some lives, then it's totally worthwhile. I'd really love to fuck up their cover if at all possible. I could even send a rocket in, but I feel like it's a little bit premature for that, maybe. Let's see what I can do with a rocket. You get a rocket over here, blow the fuck out of that that wall, and potentially damage, or not even damage, just straight up kill a couple of the sectoids. But I don't know that for sure because I can't see anything. I don't want to risk it right now. So this puts us in a tricky situation. Because again, there's just not good cover up here. We could run and gun this guy like all the way over here. I kind of like that. But also we could reveal something that's waiting over here for us, and I want to avoid that if at all possible. Plus, even over here would probably still be like a 35-40% shot at that sectoid, which is not worth a run and gun. Right now, let's try to kill this guy, see what happens. Wow, okay, so we did 2 damage to it. That's kind of awesome and kind of sucks. These guys... Oh shit, our cover's gone. How did that happen? I didn't realize that. Somebody shot at us and destroyed our cover. Oh, it must have been the Overwatch shot. Fuck. Okay. So, that is not cover. That's bullshit. That's not cover. Okay. If I run over here, he'll certainly get flanked by these guys. This is a terrible situation to be in. I really don't like that my cover is gone. That is god awful. Okay, so if I run over here, I don't think I would even have a shot. So it might be necessary to run and gun this guy just so that he can get into a better position, which are, like, there aren't really any good positions, so I might as well. We did flank this guy. That's huge. I was worried that wouldn't be the case, but it was. We got a 73% chance to just outright kill this guy. Now that we've done that, we don't have to worry about anything from that side. We can start worrying about the people who we know are over here. So we get one guy just down here on the other side of this crate, which is nice. And Overwatch that. And then this guy... Thing is, I don't want to like leave these guys out to dry here. Let's go ahead and dash over here. I hate to do it, but now we've got everybody together. I would have loved to get an Overwatch, but I don't think there was any place I could have put this guy where they could safely Overwatch. Okay, so we got Mick Supportington. Gonna take a shot at that guy and miss.
Damn it. Enemy is still alive.
I would love to be able to advance my assault into the base, or into the craft here, but I know for a fact there's a very strong enemy waiting for us in there, so we need to wait off. Okay, so wow, he just ran out into the middle of nowhere, which is great for us. He should be feeding us a kill unless our accuracy is... Oh my god, it's terrible. Okay, come on. Don't fuck this up. Okay, we got one hit. Now you don't have a shot? Are you kidding me? Fucking rookies, man. It's not because he's a rookie, it's just garbage. Man, that sucks. There's no place... Oh, this is cover. Okay, excellent. Let's move him up. Still can't see anything. Alright. That sucks. What about if I get this guy up here? Yes, okay. And you had better fucking hit this 73% pistol shot. Okay, good. He's dead. That was gonna piss me off so much if he survived that. That was just a silly move on his part. So we know there's another sectoid who's going to be angry at us, so we're going to Overwatch rather than starting our reload. And there we go. Get him. Come on. That looks like a hit. That's a hit. Alright, excellent. So now we've got nothing after us, so we can take a turn to reload. I don't know what the camera was just doing there. So reload. Let's move and reload with this guy so that we can get people a little bit closer to where they need to be. Reload and Overwatch. No, not with your pistol. God damn it. Okay, I gotta remember to get that guy's gun back out. But it shouldn't matter. Nothing should be coming for us. It can happen, but it usually wouldn't in this situation. Let's get this guy. Try to get vision on the outsider, which is the next enemy we're gonna be facing. Yeah, okay. And hopefully he'll run into a situation where he's easy to flank with the other guys. Nope. Not at all. But he is going to run into a situation where he's got me flanked. So, that puts us in an awkward situation. I could just back him up, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing. I really thought we could reach the door on this turn. That I could have sworn somebody could get here and here. Okay, so with that in mind, we have the outsider triggered. But oh, we can see him with Fatty here. Let's take a 37% shot at it. She's in cover. If we can do 2 damage to it, then we can finish it off with a grenade from our assault, McRunnington. But might not happen. Okay, so this guy's not gonna have a shot. This guy's almost certainly not gonna have a shot either. So this guy is just gonna back the fuck up and not be in range, because we definitely don't want a flank shot happening on him. This alien right here could kill any of our guys in one hit pretty easily, so we want to be careful about that. He's moving and he's gonna take a shot on. That's not a flank, thank God. Oh, but it hit anyway. God, fucking don't panic. People panic so often in classic mode. It really pisses me off. Do not. Okay, good. He was hunkered down. I thought he was maybe gonna take a shot at somebody. At one of our teammates, I should say. Alright, so we should just wait for him to stop panicking at this point. Or I could just use a rocket to end this, which I think is the smart decision, because like we just saw, this guy could kill anybody in one hit. Oh, I don't want to kill that flight computer, though. I can't risk killing that flight computer. Sounds crazy, but we really don't want to do that. Let's move up. Hey, we still have a shot here. He's standing right in the worst place. I really need that flight computer to survive. Okay, there's 3 damage. This guy's got a run and gun. I like that. This is a guaranteed kill. There's nothing this guy can do about it. Alright. Assault rifle does up to 4 damage. See you later. Okay, so that's the end of that. We lost our rookie. If somebody had to die, that's the one I would have chosen. No offense, Mr. Unnamed Rookie. We really need to... I can't believe nobody got promoted there. Shit. Okay, so we got the flight computer undamaged. Good. We got another one damaged, of course, in the power source. Let's check out the gray market, sell our damaged shit. We need that flight computer.
Much less alive.
So right now we're going to hire some soldiers. We're down to 9.
However, we should be
I want to keep
careful in
12
choosing
on
what
hand
items
for
we
right now.
release.
It's expensive.
The research team may not have discovered their true value yet.
No, I don't. I want to... Let's just hire 2 for right now. That's fine. We shouldn't need more than that. We can't be wasting money on nothing right now. Research is still sectoid octotopsy. Is what I was about to say there. But yeah, let's do another scan here.
Commander, we're tracking several reported abductions via the hologlobe. I've got the coordinates.
Okay, let's
in.
look at the map here, because we don't only have to worry about the place we're going and what panic is like there. We have to worry about the surrounding areas as well. So if I can do something in Europe, that would be great. I can, without penalty, I can sacrifice countries in Africa, except of course that we can't. Every time a country leaves the XCOM project by filling up and then a month ending while their little panic bar here is full, adds 1 to this, and if that fills up, you lose. So I do have to be careful about that, but if we lose all of the countries in Africa, doesn't matter too much, because we still have our all-in bonus from being located in Africa, whereas the other places, we don't want those countries to leave, because that would forever take away our ability to get a bonus from them. So by far our priority right now is Europe. They have a good bonus. So do we have anything in Europe? No. Okay. And everything else was fine, really. So we will go to Argentina, even though I don't really care that much about South America. The engineers we can get here are big, but getting a sergeant level assault from this would be great. It's an easy mission, which we kind of need right now. Okay, let's look at South Africa. We don't have to worry about, like I just said. If the panic happens there, that's fine. North America has a great bonus. Let's look at the countries in North America versus South America. North America has just a tiny bit of panic in US and Mexico. South America, Argentina and Brazil. Yeah, I think overall the North American mission is actually going to be a better idea for us. So let's do that. No, I said North American. I was thinking I had just said American. I was like, oh man, that's going to be offensive to Canadian viewers. But that is not what I said. Anyway, so let's take off to Canada here. Is there anything I should build right now? I don't think so. I'm just thinking like upgrades for my squad, but right now we're pretty scant on that front. We're not going to be getting stuff to give to our squad for a little while still. So let's start our assault here.
The drop site for this operation will be in Canada.
Yeah, I read the mission description, but thanks. I love that idea too. He's talking to the soldiers, and it's like the implication, I guess, being that they don't know they're in Canada until they're already in the ship.
Solid copy, Big Sky.
Okay.
Strike one is clear.
This is another map that's a little bit of a pain in the ass, but it is rated easy. So we should only be dealing with sectoids and not too many of them, which is good. So let's start spreading people out here. See what we got. Alright, that's what I was thinking. We'd probably get vision pretty soon. This is a small map. Alright. So the sectoids are going to run off somewhere where they cannot see us, which makes me feel good because that means they have to move to get within our range. Which means that we will have an opportunity to hopefully get some free shots on them. This guy over here is almost certainly not going to be useful, to the point where I'm actually going to run and gun him. Again, this should be a very short map. And, oh, I thought he could for sure get over here. I should have checked that first. But we can move him somewhere a little bit more useful to Overwatch, like right here. And both of the sectoids are over to our right here, so this should be fine cover. And as they move, they should eat at least these 3 Overwatches, I'm thinking. Hopefully, anyway. Yep. As I said. So that run and gun was useful. If you're wondering why I ran and gunned and then didn't gun, I was putting him in Overwatch, which you can't usually do after a dash. So all 4 of our Overwatches triggered, and only one of them hit, but that's our rookie. Good job, man. So pretty soon he should be getting promoted to a class. Okay, we also have 2 more sectoids coming in from the roof that I couldn't have done anything about. So now we got 3 at once going, but that's okay. We are just going to use a rocket, though. With Fatty here. If we... Yes. Because that should kill those guys, no problem. That's 2 sectoids down with 1 rocket. Makes me feel good about myself. That's definitely on an easy mission. That's a solid use of a rocket, I would say. And then we're going to use this turn. First we'll Overwatch, see if anybody wants to try anything funny. And if nobody tries anything on this turn... Oh, I should really probably move this guy to some place that's a little bit better protected. I'm not sure. I don't want to move him up here yet. We'll deal with that later. So wasting turns is fine for me. Like, oh shit. He didn't trigger my Overwatches. I didn't expect that. He's going to take a flank shot. Should have moved that guy somewhere safer. Okay, so this guy has great cover, which I don't like at all. How can I flank him? I can't, really. So we're going to take a bunch of really low % shots on this guy. That didn't work. This guy is definitely... Oh, not him. This guy who's out of cover is going to move up here, obviously, so that he has better cover. He's going to take a 34%. I could have probably used a grenade to kill him there, but you know, we don't want to rely on that strategy too much. It is still good to get weapon fragments. It's just much more important to just get the fucking kill. He's only got 1 HP left, but this dude is going to be totally useless to us. There's no place I can... you know what? He'll be safe here. That's fine. And let's give it a try. See if we can get that 25% chance to kill it. 1 in 4 shouldn't be that low. Hey! Wow, that was lucky.
Another day.
Okay, that was an easy mission. Okay. So that was a very quick, flawless victory there. Let's come back and enjoy our spoils. I think we got a new assault out of that.
Looks like they're really taking care of business
we
down
can
there.
now make
And without
officer
so
training
much as
school,
a
which is
scratch.
important later on, but we can't really afford it right now. lightning reflexes is a huge advantage for this guy. It basically makes him immune to Overwatch unless there's more than one thing overwatching. So I can send this guy forward without fear of him getting hit by an Overwatch that I suspect exists. And not only that, but that wastes the enemy Overwatch, so that they can't... I can then move more people forward and they won't be subject to the Overwatch either. Close and personal is fine. It lets you go right next to a target and get 30% critical chance in it, which is okay, but so much more important to get lightning reflexes. I don't see any reason to ever choose the other one. And we got another heavy, which is weird. I was really hoping for a sniper there. It sucks a dick that we lost our sniper. And we did get Chris Gordon, Assault.
Remember, we will be watching.
And I think that will be enough for this episode. So in the next episode, we'll try to keep on scanning here, hopefully get some stuff done. So far, we're just kind of taking care of business. Let's look at what the map looks like right now. Yeah, we got some problems in Africa and South America, as you might expect, since we just ignored those two places, but we kept the United States down, which is by far the most important. I'm happy with my decision there. And, but we're also going to have to worry about Europe. Next chance I have to go into Europe, that's a no-brainer. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time on Let's Play XCOM.